How are we guys doing today? Things are a little bit different. I think I've sorted out my speaker. I think I've sorted out my camera. I think I've sorted out my background. Am I sounding sexy, smooth today? What are you guys thinking? Sexy smooth, not sexy smooth. Sexy smooth, not sexy smooth. Let me know what you guys are thinking. How is everyone today? I hope everything is looking fantastic and all good and hunky dory. What an interesting day. Can see you now. Yay. Awesome. Can you guys what do you guys think of the sound and everything else on that level? Good, 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 good. Okay. Where are we going today? I'll wait on you guys to get great BTC pillow, right? It's like I'm in. It's like I'm in a new. It's like I'm in a new apartment. Look, my new apartment. Can you see my new apartment? You like it? Does it look fantastic? Is it spiffing? Hey, it's my second YouTube live, so just give me a break. In it, bruv. How's the sound, by the way? Is that sounding better than last time? What do you guys think? Thanks, Azaz, for the call and parcel. Long, like 10 times and made nice money. Thank you so much. Yeah, the sound is amazing. The sounds like, and you look great. Fantastic. All right, nice. It's nice. Better than yesterday. Yesterday, I watched the video. You guys are very kind. Yesterday, I watched the video and it actually looked like I was in some sort of prison camp somewhere. Please, I help you with crypto. Oh my God. Anyway, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you make money, Rafa. Still doing those plays quite well. Like the calls group is still doing. It's been quite difficult at the moment, but that apartment was paid by Fatcat. Yeah, yeah. All the money I've spent on Fatcat. That's what I've paid it with. Honestly, my God. God. Bitcoin is. By the way, Bitcoin is make or break time at the moment. Really is. This is make or break time for sure because we are in a key area in Bitcoin. Most definitely a key area in Bitcoin because where this goes from here is going to be absolutely fundamental. Um, I still think it's down. I really do think it's still down, and I think this is just a dead cat bounce. This is just people laddering in. I don't know if you just saw my high cocoa jumbo. I think it's just people full blown. They're just full blown, averaging down basically. I still believe that it's going to take out the 85,000 mark, but we'll see. We'll see what happens because that pullback is basically. I don't even know what this pullback was for. I don't know what this pullback is for, so I don't know what is actually happening. Beppe ripped up night. Did it? Let me see. Let's see what it up to. Things take time for it to move, but I think they're just paying shillers quite aggressively at the moment. We will do all that kind of stuff as well. I'm just waiting on what's going to happen with this TikTok account. I finally got some news from them, and they've put it up the pipeline to find out exactly what is going on. So either today or tomorrow, I will have an understanding of what is happening right now with that. But I would try and encourage people to try and follow the other my other TikTok account. And where is Bip at the 7.7? Yeah, that's a nice pump. They're paying people, paying shillers quite aggressively. It looks like this is a shiller growth. Let's see if it can actually pass that 8.8 million mark. We'll see if it can get there. Yeah, they're paying shillers quite aggressively at the moment, which is quite good strategy. It will happen. The time will come for us to do that stuff as well. Just need to get this channel back, or actually get the other. Hey guys, I'm sorry, no problem. Or get the other channel up to 1,000 followers, which shouldn't take too much time. And get it to there, and then once we're there, I'll start going live on that as well, and then everything will change from that point on. But it's nice, we're getting a lot more views on here, 21 views here. And you guys trying to subscribe to the YouTube as well, anyone else that's here, because I think this medium, I'm gonna have to do this medium anyway for the giveaways and aspects on that side. And once that is sorted out, then everything will be all good from there. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to talk about, what questions you have, and where we can go from there. Can Pepe go continue up or sell? It depends on how aggressively load up on the shillers. That's the thing. Once the shillers sort of start plateauing off, there could be an aggressive sell-off from there. That's the thing. That aggressive sell-off could be quite instantaneously. Just protect yourself. There's ways about protecting yourself on that side as well, where you you can put limit orders on Jupiter, for example, on those type of coins to sell. So just be careful, look at those, make sure you understand what the way forward on that is, and go from there. Pendle's doing really well as well. I told you, like, I'm always slightly a bit earlier with my calls sometimes, but Pendle is ripping aggressively at the moment, and if it can hold above the 5.512 area, that is going to go quite aggressively up. If it can hold that area, well, we'll see. The day candle needs to close there. Is it a good time to pull profit? I'm just worried about Bitcoin's movement right now, because it's rejecting off of a certain key area right now, right? And it's make or break for Bitcoin. It's really make or break at the moment in this round. I already did. I took some profit from Beppe. Yeah, well done. What is your background? Is in the Dubai view? Is this a Dubai view? I don't know, man. Hey. 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 Do you think this is a real apartment? I don't know, man. It's gonna get there. It's still building out this stuff. YouTube is a completely different thing. If you see what my table looks like, it's a full-on battle station. Full-blown battle station. By the way, can you hear my computer in the background? Because I've got a very specific mic that is directional, so it shouldn't hear it. BTC has it red candle on the 4-hour. Let me see. You're not only on the 4-hour. Yeah, not in the 4-hour. See, this is the thing. On the 4-hour, if you turn on the Spaceman BTC, you see that it's the 4-hour open is rejecting off that. So I don't know, man. This, like, I would be, and the thing is, look, if you look at the 200-day EMA, it's coming in line. It's coming in line with around the 85,000 mark. Not amazing sound. Yeah, I know. This is a friend of mine is a singer, and I took the mic from her because she's not a singer anymore. So yeah, so it like the 200-day EMA is coming towards that 85 area. I still think it's gonna go down there. I really do think it's gonna go down there. That looks like an area where this is kind of, if it rejects from here and goes down, and it can go from there as well. I just learned something new. What did you learn? What did you learn, Richard? You took the trade on Pendle. Yeah, I told you. Look, sometimes those trades can take a bit of time to develop, and if Pendle's this 5.512 area, right, has always been a heavy level of resistance for Pendle. It's touched it like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times it's touched it. If a coin is touching a line that many times, it's eventually going to break through that. And when it, the more touch it, this is the best way to describe it. The more touches a coin and the wicks go through, the more aggressive the breakout will be when it happens. That's usually the case. So this could literally pop off the all-time high. This could hit the 7.5 area with, like, as soon as it can accumulate in it and shoot off from there. Any questions from anyone? I just keep putting my hand in front of my mouth. So is there any questions from anyone? Anyone that has a thought, wants me to look at, what their thoughts are, what's going on that side? What is everyone's opinion on the market at the moment? How is everyone looking at? Right, let's, as we're going through, so I think there's a bit of a delay between what I'm saying and what it's coming to you guys. If we look at total market cap, yeah, it's bouncing off the area. Yeah. Yep, it's bouncing off a key area already. We'll see how this is going to go, to be honest. There's a lot of things here that's I don't know. To me, it's gonna pull back. It just gives me the vibes that it's gonna pull back more aggressively. Even although the DXY has had a bit of a pullback, but rejected off the 21-day EMA as well. So I don't get the US dollar at the moment. This should be coming down. It really should be coming down. Even gold is having difficulty breaking back up again. All these are good signs for risk on assets, so I don't know. Right, where are we right now? Great sound, yeah. I just learned Spaceman BTC. Does it have videos on YouTube? Nope, there is no videos on YouTube. This is a very, very specific indicator that there's not many people use it. I think it's like 2,000 people use it. It's very, very small. I will explain it to you guys one day on how to do it. I'm thinking this Saturday, seems that we have the YouTube now, that I can go through and explain to you the process of how this usually works, right? How this usually works and how you should read it and how you should play it in time. Any way to show us the chart? I will. I'm gonna get them. You know, it's getting to this situation. Look, every day it's getting a bit better. Tomorrow's one will be better. The tomorrow's one from there will be better, and after that it will get to a point where I'll be sharing my screens. And what I'm gonna do is gonna be preparing shows. So I'm gonna be putting up screenshots on my list here. So as I will go through, I will explain it as we go along. So that's all coming into to fruition. I think we are in a very strange place. I don't know if we should short or long. Do not use any leverage at this present moment. If you are in profit, take profits, right? I guarantee you, even if it does suddenly shoot up, that is you're throwing the dice extremely. This is why I think, should I look for a further drop into the 80s? Maybe 85. I think the 85 is still looking very, very possible right now. Really, really possible. Like I said, that we need BTC to hold a 57.7 dominance for alts to go down. Is it true? Well, BTC dominance. One second. Did you say BTC dominance? Yeah, look, that area is a key area. 57.7 is a key area. That's where there will be a flip, right? So like, it's breaking through some of the key resistance zones here. Now that key resistance zone is going to bring it down to the 57.7 area. It's a key area where that is. Below it, there is a trend line. Below that, there are 200-day EMAs. Below that, there's also another 200-day MA. That's going to be some heavy resistance for this. this could potentially go down and bounce up and cause Bitcoin to go to the next level, or it can break down and then we're into alt season. It's key where that goes. It would be great. I'll prepare my pen and notes and write down everything you say. Yeah. What I'm giving you with the spaceman, no one will tell you about. This is like real, like banker shit and like trader shit that use this, right? And there's another one I'm gonna send you a. I'm still working. I'm trying to get it from the guy. There is a indicator that is not on TradingView anymore, so you can get the code from it. I'll show you how to put that code into it as well. And but you'll have to use it as a personal use. You can't publish it because it's not allowed to be published. Parcel thoughts. Yeah, parcel. Look, if you're what material can I get to understand resistance, Alvarez? Sorry for all the questions, but I'm on this. No, don't be sorry. What are you talking about? You're here. As I said, I give time to everyone. Just while we're waiting for this this TikTok thing to come back. It seems like it was a coordinated attack on my channel. I don't know what it is, but I got a feeling that people started seeing the potential of this project, or someone that was in the group that has caused a targeted attack on my channel. That's what's going on. But TikTok hopefully will be able to see that and understand that that's the case. So we will see what's going on. So what I would say is, yeah, parcel looks good. I mean, I took that trade as well. It's the trade that I did. But I'm taking profits. I take profits now. My profit strategy in the way that I do now is, if I'm not spot, then I will take profits anything above 5%. I'll be happy with anything above 5%. And if I feel like there is more growth and movement in it, I'll take my initials and some profit and leave a bit there. It might run a little bit more, and then I'll take it all out in one go. Yep, I have my trade on BTC entry 67.9, or we close half of it and still have half rolling. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good way. Just taking a little bit is key. It's really, really key, because we are in weird territory, right? Weird territory is what I call, like, TA can't really tell you what will happen right now. It's market maker land, and I got a feeling that there's what's happening right now with Bitcoin is that there's an averaging out. As I showed you on the video on the new TikTok channel, you see that big institutions are looking to enter in January, right? But for that to happen, there needs to be areas of buying that is on a cheaper level, and this feels like that. Those little bounces are laddering into Bitcoin, and I feel that it's gonna go down to the 85. I really do, but we'll see. Who knows? It's Bitcoin. Who knows what will happen? What could also happen is that there could be an aggressive pump up, and then nothing happens. You know what I mean? Could Tau have found the support to shoot up? I think we're in the same level. We were in 250 area before we came to the $500 area. What do you think? Let me have a look. Let me look at Tau. Let's look at what Tau is doing. All right, it's here. Sorry, what? Where has this Tau not loaded up? What's 1 second? Why? Is my trading view not working? I mean, wait, is this chart not showing me properly? Because my Tau showing 547. I don't know what you're talking about. Max 7. 2025 will be bonkers for crypto. I think so. I genuinely think that up until around the May area, it's going to go absolutely to a different planet. What is your expectation for alt season? Can we see something similar like to it? I wouldn't. 2020 was a very unique liquidity event in any type of scenario. Like people were at home, they weren't spending money, and they were getting money into their pockets doing nothing, and all they had to do is look at crypto and stocks and things like that. So that was a very unique level. I don't think we'll be able to get to those levels. Some stocks might, but I think the new ones are going to be going parabolic. I think the old ones will get maybe to 50 to 60% of where that is, but I would be very surprised if it gets to those all-time highs again. That was a very unique time in liquidity in the world. Whereas well, I mean, unless Bitcoin, Donald Trump does something bonkers and says that we're going to put Bitcoin into the treasury or the reserve, that would be absolutely wild. What is your expectations? Okay. Will Sui have a good entry point at some point? Yeah, I'm looking at that. Sui looks really good, and it's been very resilient, right? It's been extremely resilient to all of this stuff. So it means that there's strong conviction behind it. So people aren't selling. I mean, I had a buy order for Sui at around the 2.5%. I mean, 2.5. That's what I thought it would come down to. But who knows, if Bitcoin starts going down towards the 85, all of these will get to those levels. I actually dropped a bunch of them into the premium group. I went a bit nuts one day, and I just went like, let me just do every single graph in history. Wait, I saw it before leaving work, so it fell again, got rejected. My bad. I'm on the trading view and PC at the moment. Yeah, okay. He wants to. Yeah, we'll see. ETH is getting strong, is holding pretty good. Yeah, it is holding strong and pretty good, but I'm thinking that either Sui or Sol is a better bet at the moment. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm rolling into Sol more. I think Sol has a better potential to go to crazy places, genuinely. That's what I'm thinking. I think that these things, this Sol has a better potential of return than ETH at this present moment. But I would want ETH to go up. I really do, because ETH will raise all of the altcoins with it. But it's doing quite well. I mean, like it's broken some key areas. The next real resistance area for this is, and I look at the ETH Bitcoin chart, by the way. I don't look at the normal chart, but I would say the next area of real resistance on the ETH Bitcoin chart is 0.04113. That area there is going to be very key. So you had the data thing last week or so, and I got that because I had very soft hands, not soft hands anymore. Yeah, look, so what I would say, this is what I mean. When I say momentum behind the coin, when there is momentum behind the coin, all of those unlocks, FUD, and things like that will not affect it. That's the thing. That's what you need to look for. And that's why I think people say about Ondo and everything else. Oh, there's an unlock and all that kind of crap. Yeah, I think it might affect it if they don't have that momentum behind it. That momentum is going to be really important. Good entry for ETH. It's hard right now, right? It's hard to give exact real good entries for this. Because what would be very strong for ETH right now? Let me look at the 4-hour. I mean, ETH is about to send it, in my opinion. It really is. Like, ETH is about to send to, and I'm looking, as I said, I'm looking at the ETH Bitcoin chart, not ETH itself, right? Because that's how I look at it. As ETH starts getting stronger against Bitcoin, the whole market is going to go crazy. I'm not. I mean, I do have ETH, but that's my long-term play. I think it's still going to do well, but that's what I'm thinking. Yes, Say is also good as well. I think you need to have exposure to both. Like Say and Sui are two things that I have in my portfolio. Both of them is good. But I would say, and let me look at ETH in general. I'll tell you where is a good entry point for it. 1 second. Let me look at it. ETH. Yeah, look, ETH is taking off, which is it's at a point If you look the bet, look if you go, if you guys go to the ETH Bitcoin chart, you will see that it is at a point where it's going to go parabolic against Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin starts to push up, ETH is going to go multiples of that. So it's at a really good area right now. I think this could send, and I don't see this coming back down for a while, even if Bitcoin goes down. Where are we? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like this is about to send from here. Where is it? So glad you said this, of course. What means word parabolic crazy for you? 2, 3, 5x. Depends on the coin, but depends on the coin. But like 5x is something that's definitely possible. Genuinely. Some will even go more. Say looks amazing right now. It ran 46% over. Yeah, yeah. I've been talking about. I told you. Remember when I said that Say's about to send, and it's sent aggressively from that point. I'm going to show you all these things. It's it's key things that they don't always hit. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has a win to loss ratio, but it's a really good indicator to look. Is dog to the moon legit? I don't even know how to answer that question. How do you answer that question? Is dog to the moon? Is that the 3.9 million market cap one? Is that one? No, that can't be. That one? I don't know, man. I don't know how to help you with that one. I honestly, I don't know how to. I don't know how to help you with that one. Do you think it's worth selling Ondo before the 18th of January when they release 14%? Again, it really is dependent on the momentum on Ondo, but it's hard to say. But I would say that Ondo Fatcat is 100%. Yeah, well, look, let's get this thing back, and then I will send that thing. I guarantee it. I don't even no idea what it is, but let's see where it goes. Ondo, you have to see what that sentiment is nearer to that time. There's a lot of time between the 18th of January, right? And people only start thinking about that when things get a bit closer. So you have a lot of time. We have a lot of time to play with Ondo, and Ondo could go quite a bit higher until that point. So depending on what you want to do with it, and if you're on leveraged or not, Ondo before that time could very well hit all-time high. So we're looking at a quite a good push up to like a good 40% move from here. So you need to be wise in what you want to do here, whether you want to risk a little bit more for a potential 40% move, or feel that there will be a moment where people will start selling this thing off very aggressively. I keep hearing here we go, Fatcat to moon. Yeah, hopefully. Do you see the narrative order as memes, AI, DeFi, Sci, Pen, then gaming, or pretty much open season after ETH pumps? I think that's a very specific way. I think memes will be secondary to layer ones. I think layer ones will pump quite aggressively. Then memes and layer two, and then sub categories in between those will go in that matter. Fatcat is an no-brainer. Yeah, I agree with that completely. Dog to the moon is a coin that Calvin used to talk. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what you want me to say with that, man. Calvin is a... See, you know what I don't get? How does Calvin not get banned? Honestly, the amount of shilling that guy does is out of this world. How does he not get banned? I don't get it. I really don't understand. Is there's no momentum on at the moment. All right, well there you go. Yeah, spot on though. Fine. It's up to you. I mean, like Ondo is at a like it's at an area, right? It's at an area where there's really heavy resistance. If it can hold that area, Ondo will go to all-time high. I'm almost certain of it. There's nothing holding it from this point on upwards. There's nothing here that can hold it. For sure. There's nothing here. So this can go higher before that. So don't preempt it too much. I thought also was that also until recently. So some coins may appear sleep then pop. Yeah, the longer the consolidation, the longer this thing moves left to right, you know, that consolidation between the two levels, the higher the pump will be when it happens. That is where the key factor of all this is going to go with. Like once you get to that level and you can push that, then that's where it will go, and that's where things will appear from. You need to be patient. Patience is key. That chopping up and down will go for a while. Basically what that chop is, up and down, right, is people who have bought particularly early that are laddering in and out of their profits because they believe that there's nothing left to go with this coin. They're thinking, oh, it's dead, we're doing this, and it's laddering up and down. Same thing the way that Fatcat is doing. You know, people are laddering in and out, in and out, in and out. And there's going to be a point where those people who want to go out stop, and the people who buy are just going to send this thing to the moon. That's how it works. That's how it works. And once TikTok gets its thumb out of its bum, I will drop something into the group so you guys can understand. I'm just looking now, I'm just trying to see if there's anything that will come in. Or at the same time, I'm going to be posting quite aggressively into the other side as well. I mean, I started that one just in case something happened, because you know TikTok can be very TikTok can be very touchy about things, and then it goes from there. Alvarez Towers at 5.7, not 5. Yeah, no, 5.72. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why when you said 250, I was like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? So that's what I'm going to say. So that's where we are. So I'm gonna try and push to get to if I get to 1,000, then everything else is back to the things anyway, and the other account can take its time to come back, and then I'll do it on both. It's not a problem. Because once I go live, everything will change from there. Because then I can go into Alex Costa, then I can go into Crypto Bastard, then I can go into Soba, and I'm going to be doing a constant sort of triangle of conversations with them. Imagine what that will do when we're doing that constantly, talking about our three things. Each one will feed off each other. Each one will grow accordingly, and everything else on that manner. So that's what's key, and that's what I'm trying to do. And also, I'm trying to grow the YouTube side as well, because I know that TikTok has a lot of views, but YouTube is where all the real money is at. So I'm working hard for you guys. Don't worry yourself on that. And this thing will develop when it develops, and when in time will come. It's just TikTok is slow, man. They're so slow, and it's just so typical, honestly. But understand this, even at this time where we're going, we're still holding the floor aggressively strong. You know what I mean? Now I was comparing it when it was at 250 air. Oh, right. Okay. All right. You're comparing it. Let me just look at Tau again. Let me look at Tau again. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Fatcat Friday is still on. I mean, the thing is, we need more viewers for it to make a stronger impact. But yeah, I will explain everything on Friday. We're still working in the background to get things moving on that way. I like neutral AI waiting for a drop, low cap, but price per token is currently 918. Plenty of room to blow. Nice chart. I'll have a look. Comparing the amount of town now. And when he was at yeah, it's okay. I get it, man. I get it. That's why when you said it's at 250, I was like, what are you talking about? I was literally looking at the buy button instantaneously, man. I was like, what happened to Tau? What happened to Tau? Could be. This could chop a little bit more, man. Could be. Maybe. We'll see. It will be a good stream allowing cost. Yeah, for sure. It's for sure. So start buying Fatcat fast before the price rise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, it's coming. I mean, if you look at how many months did it sit like that for a while? Believe me, we don't worry yourself. I think everything else is going to be all good once things start going in that direction. It's just typical crypto crap, you know what I mean? When people see a good project that can get to another level, they try and do it take it the wrong way. Although I get definitely I want to be in the founding level. Yeah, well look, you guys will be cool. You guys will be cool. Right, where are we right now? Yeah, so Tao, yeah, maybe the Tao could potentially chop a little bit more, man. That's my opinion on this. Uh, it could potentially chop I mean, like, there's a 1 second. That's not what I want. It could potentially go a little bit more. Yeah, it could potentially go a little bit more. Yeah, it could do. We'll see. We'll see where it goes from there and what happens on that level. Right. What are we looking at right now? What does look really good though is USDT dominance looks really, really good. That rejection of the trend line on the bottom of the trend line is a beautiful rejection. And it's rejecting off absolutely perfectly. What's this? Yeah, it's rejecting off absolutely perfectly. So so that I'm late. I was with my daughter. How's the Rose doing? Rose is one of the strongest ones at the moment. It's a really good pick. Rose is. I should have gone into Rose when you talked about it. I was about to, and I don't know why I didn't go into it. But Rose is looking very, very good. Rose is looking very good. Like Rose is one of those ones that could send quite aggressively from here, like really aggressively. And I say aggressively, I'm talking about minimum to the 0.1377 area, because that's the next target point. The Rose looks good. The Rose is very, and that industry is waking up. So it's gonna. And I think this is gonna be the one that leads it for sure. It's her name, Rose. Yeah. Well, sometimes, crypto. Sometimes, right? What I find with crypto, and it's quite crazy, is that when you try and pick a stock or pick a coin, it ends up being the one that doesn't do well. But if you just randomly pick something, that's the one that goes absolutely parabolic. Or what I call the hate stage, where you pick the coin and you start like seeing everything else popping and you're hating your coin. Like, why did I even buy this steaming coin? Why would I even buy this thing? This is the worst mistake I've ever done ever. What's going on? And then you're about to sell, and that's the moment there that you should go, wait, let me just hold this a little bit longer. And then I guarantee you that will be the one that pops the hardest. It's always the case. The ones that you don't like are the ones that go parabolic, and it's just something that you can't get away from, unfortunately. My three favorite meme coins: Fatcat, Solnik, and he. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're all gonna get to it for sure. All of them are gonna get to the same levels. Although I saw Alex Costa the other day, and I feel like he's fully worn out. I feel his pain. He's fully worn out. He was like, yeah, he give away. I feel for the guy, man. It's not easy this thing, honestly, especially when you have to deal with these networks that just will do and then ask questions later. Anyway, so any questions, any things that you guys want me to look at and go through and understand what's happening? What are your guys' thoughts at this present moment? Yes, no, maybe. Any coins you're looking at? Oh, you said something. 1 second. What was that called? Natural AI. Let's look at natural AI. Oh, neutral AI. Sorry, neutral AI. Yeah, the graph looks good on neutral AI. Yeah, that's a really good graph. It's respecting the 21-day EMA beautifully as well. That's a really good graph. Uh, the thing with these type of coins, though, I will say, is that they can come back down and retest that trend line. It is something that can happen with neutral AI. But this is a really bullish coin for sure. Really, really bullish. Is 0 point Sol Fat Raphael still on? Yeah, sure. Why not? 0.5 purchase of Sol will get one Sol of Fat Cat for sure. Definitely. Anyone here who enters will be put into that. There's 26 people viewers here. Just go for it. It all helps the coin, and it actually just gives you your everyone else's thing a pump as well, and then someone here can win. Last night when when I messaged, I just could call him Dan. I messaged Dan. He was like, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock in the morning, brother. I will send it tomorrow. They can wait. I was like, all right, all right. Yeah. So if you guys want to buy, and what I'll do it this time is I'll do it to the end of the day, so end of the UK day, so until 12 o'clock. Let's do it that way. Can you check out Turbo? Let me look about. Aras did an amazing video about Pepe to 1 cent. Did I? Yeah. Did I? Did I know? Turbo. Let's look at Turbo. Turbo. I have quite a strong back. Yeah, look, see, it's bouncing off the exact point I told you about. I look, it's crunch time for this, but you know what I always say is the best type of investments and areas to buy. It could still potentially go down depending on what Bitcoin's going to do, but that wick that I see that pulled it back into the fib level and then into the daily level. This is $1 billion coin. I still believe it's $1 billion coin. I have 2% of my portfolio into Turbo. I think it's going to do well. I'm down a little bit right now, but I'm got high conviction that this thing is going to do well. Let's see. Let's see what happens with it. But this is a good coin. The only problem that could be is that if Bitcoin starts tumbling aggressively, this will tumble quite aggressively as well. That's the only issue. But eventually it will get back up to there. Brett. Oh yeah, let's see what Brett is up to. That guy in Brett must have so much money. He must have so much money. Yeah, Brett is looking good. Brett is coiling up to break through that downward wedge. But how much of this is hype for the listing? I don't know. But that U-shaped recovery looks really good. What it does need to hold above is the 0.17419 area. If that can be held, then this could, the next resistance area for this is at the 0.19539 area, that area there. But it looks good. I missed big updates on Fatcat. Can you let me know any new info? Friday. I will tell you guys about Friday. Sorry, Alex Costa. Sorry, Alex Costa, yeah. Where are we? Neutral. Yeah, I looked at it. It looks good. It's a really good graph. Yes, I did miss the boat with a certain Telcoin Mark mentioned. Yeah, Telcoin. Mark Fraser, right? He's been talking about that for a while, and I looked into it. And it looks good, man. Oh god, that's the wrong one. 1 second. Telcoin. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. Telcoin looks wild, right? That move on Telcoin actually looks wild. And now where it is right now, it's hard to say where it will go because it's rejecting off the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour open. where you, it's hard because this has had a absolutely parabolic move. The fundamentals behind the coin look good, right? I've looked at that. That looks okay. But I feel that there might be a small pullback on this. What's this? Where are we going here? I think, yeah, I think it will most probably pull back to the 005 area. That could be potentially a very good entry point for Telcoin. Look around that level. I don't like my Shiba shoot now. It has it rugged. Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that. That's that. Don't say that. Oh, that's a rug. Either that's a rug or a large. That's a rug. Wow, that's terrible. Someone pulled the trigger very hard on this. I hate idiots like this, man. You know, like there's us here trying to do a legitimate, like a good backed and like, you know, positive person here to try and like push this thing up to the next level. And there's projects like this that just destroy people. My God, that's terrible. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, Manny. Uh uh heart. Let's go heart. Hmm. Oh, that looks good. That looks like a good coin at the moment. This might have a bit of more downside. This might have a bit more of a downside. Let's see. No, wow, this is not an easy graph to read. 1 second. It's a messy, messy chart. No, this looks okay. This looks like this might chop around this area for a while. Might chop around this area for a while before this thing takes off. That's a messy chart, man. Uh, Heart is a hard one, man. I can't. The only thing I can say is that the only way this thing will send is if it goes above the 0.0246. There's no real clear identity to heart. It's very rare that I can't read a chart, but this is a messy one. I'm not too sure where this will go. Where's the best way to check on a coin on base to see the moment's buys and sell? Unfortunately, there isn't. The best way you can really check, actually, there is. If you go to Dex tools, you will see the buys and sells on the bottom. You will see it there. Do you know Neutron coin? Let me see. Neutron coin. Neutron coin. Neutron coin. That looks good. Neutron coin is in a very, very good position to send right now. If it can hold this area till day end, this is a very sendy coin. This is gonna send quite aggressively. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. It's just the community manager that asking me a question. Yeah, that this Neutron looks good. It looks like it's going to send. That looks very, very good. What is your strategy about meme coins? Is it better bought 10 different ones and put $500 in each, or hold three for and put 1,000? It depends on how new the coin is, right? I like to have. I'm fortunately in a position where I can put a bit larger amount than that into to the meme coins. But if I, it's harder to say. Spreading it is always better for risk, especially with meme coins, because they can move up aggressively and move down just as aggressively, right? Um, so what I will say is that spreading the risk is good for sure. It doesn't have to be in equal amounts. Spread the risk according to what you think that the strength and the upside of a coin is. My strategy is not in the way that you think. I don't just put, okay, I'll put 1,000 here, I'll put 500 here, 1,000 here. It depends on what I see the price action, and if it looks like it's a sandy coin and there's a potential there, and I see the fundamentals and I understand where the community is, I put more into it. I can put more than that. But if you want to spread the risk, 10 is a good one to go for as well. So you like spread it out. That's a better way of doing it, because sometimes the 1,000 you put in cannot go, but also sometimes the ones that you put in, some can sell very aggressively and some cannot. It depends on your risk profile. If you're more risky, then you can put the 1,000. If you feel less risky, then you can put the 500. Yeah, we need to buy more Fatcat. Yeah, most definitely. Guys, there's only 3 buys till now. Do not forget to repair. Yeah. The more you go, the people that buy the more chance that you guys are going to win. Remember, I'm doing a giveaway. It's my first rug. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Thank you for your analysis. No, anytime. A guy in one of my groups bought Vector Smart Gas a few months back, turned $100 into 41K, but he did not have enough ETH to cover the swap fees and couldn't understand why he couldn't cash out. It can happen, and then you'll start seeing things like, oh, it's a honeypot and all this kind of stuff. Vector Smart Gas. Oh my god. Yeah, it can happen. All these things can happen in that manner for sure. PYR Vulcan Forge. Yeah, Vulcan Forge is going to be a very good one in towards the end. Has it pumped already? Let me see. Yeah, is it pumped already? Just look up PYR. Yeah, PYR is waiting to send as well. That's a very sendy chart. This can go very aggressively up. Really aggressively up. All it takes though now is for Bitcoin to not do something stupid. If Bitcoin does something stupid, it's gonna go back all the way down to where its base level is, and maybe even more down. But this is on a very sandy level of a coin. All game coins are going to start to move slowly as well. What coin base would you put profits from Bepe into? It's hard to say, honestly. It's really hard to say where I would put the coins into in the base world. But Aerodrom's quite good. You should check out Aerodrom. Back with more Fatcat. Only the way it is up. Yeah, of course. Of course, Fatcat is the future of for everyone, honestly, because 10x on that is more than possible to do. That's the best way to put it. Definitely. I mean, you look at Soba. It's at 6 million now, 7 million now. He's gone. I mean, he was at 10 million for a while. It's gone down to 6.5. Where we are right now, that's over 7x of 10x of movement. Most definitely, it's going to be to that level. Right. Any more things you guys want me to look at? What are we looking at now? Remember, anyone that buys half a soul will be entered into a one soul giveaway. What are we looking at now? Anything else? Any other questions, guys? What are we thinking? What's the thought? Let me tell you a few things here. We looked at Ondo, to Tau. ICP finally sent up, which is good, and I think it's coiling up for another movement here as well. That looks like another move up. Have faith in your character. I go hard at Fatcat. I do have faith in my character. What are you talking about? The only thing that's I definitely have faith. Man, the amount of money I've put into that thing, believe me, I have faith in it. All of it, everything that's going for it is there. two big creators are going to be helping us talk about it on lives constantly with their big communities who have bought similar coins. It's just a no-brainer. No-brainer. Uh, Thanks. Good to hear that that my choice isn't bad. No, no, it's good. It looks good. Very good. AOs. Let's look at AOs. AOs. AOs looks good as well. One thing though, 1 second. AOs might range a little bit. It's creating a new look cluster right now. Now, whether this ranges and then goes up or ranges and then goes down, I meant I have faith in your character and it comes out in the wrong text. Ah, right, yeah. Man, I haven't given any reason, any reason for anyone to think it. I've always been straight. I pride myself in the way that I move forward. You know what I mean? I don't hide or say anything on that level. And I know. I mean, think about it. Like, think about it. I'm going to be pushing it. Costa's going to be pushing it. Crypto Boss is going to be pushing it. All of his team are going to look at the coin in the way same way they look at his coin. All of he group is going to be looking and going, hey, wait, look, you know, we're at 6 million now, and these guys are about 1 million. That's a 6x if they come to just where we are right now, and they're doing similar things. And all of you guys who are going early, that's more than a 6x. Like, we're talking about serious amounts of money. Is the Friday news still on? Yeah, most definitely. It's wild, by the way. It's wild. I have final few conversations with them, and it's a really cool thing. Hopefully, let's see where it goes from it. Let's 1 second. One second. So yeah, what's quite kind of good though is that if you guys can push the TikTok, it's looking quite the new one's looking finally people are joining on to it, which is awesome. It's actually awesome that finally that people are starting to join and look at this of my channel. Oh my god. Cool. Where are we right now? Okay, so any other questions, guys? If not, then I'll leave you guys to the end of the day to buy more and send it to Dan, and you guys can see what will come forward and go from there. So if you guys don't have any more questions, just let me know. What guys, he is a market around 7 million. It takes Alex to reach this market cap 36 weeks. So don't worry, we're in just a couple of days patient. Yeah, 100%. Guys, the buyers of today giveaway have a chance bigger than 10% to receive to giveaway. 7 buys so far. Bye. What's the new TikTok name? It's actually in the group. So I put it into the group. It's actually Alvarez underscore crypto underscore pro. So it's the same name as my where is it? Yeah, so crypto underscore Alvarez underscore Alvarez underscore crypto underscore pro. Is there any hope of getting your old TikTok back? Yes. So actually let me show you so you guys can see. Look, so you guys can see what's happening, so you understand what the conversation is going on. So I had a chat with the here, look. Can you guys see it? There we go. It says there, and it's backwards. But what it says there is that crypto, like TikTok, is looking into it further to understand what has happened and what's going on, and the news will come with all the details of what's happened and what the situation is, and how what details of has happened, and what further conversations we can have in the next 24 hours. So tomorrow I will know for sure. If not, to be honest, by that time I will have 1,000 subscribers on the other one, and we can do all of that stuff anyway. It doesn't matter. Lives go out to lives, and it's the same type of level of people. And once I do a join up with the he group with my alternative level, that'll go up to 10-20,000 followers in 1 second anyway. It's not a problem. So either which way, it's not an issue. All of those things are going to be all sorts of that. And I think by tomorrow we'll have a final understanding of what's happening and what actually happened. I genuinely think that I got a who is crypto boss? What? What do you mean, who's crypto boss? You know what? I know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, so that's the situation. That's the agency that deals with TikTok. Alvarez Crypto Pro. Well, if you want, 1 second. Let me see. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Yeah, so that's the one. Alvarez Crypto Pro. That one, like that. That's the new one. I actually put it into the TikTok group. You should see it there. Good night, my friend. Take care of yourself. You're looking tired. I am tired for sure. I'm definitely like smacked. There's like 15 posters. Tell me about it. That's why I'm thinking it's a coordinated attack by them. I think they saw that there was this opportunity on the coin, and they found an opportunity to get on as many people as possible. And a lot of I see some of your guys faces on following these other ones as well. That's the craziest part of it. So that's what they're working on. They saw this opportunity, and they just did a coordinated attack on me. All right, guys, look, I'm gonna try and as you can see, I'm looking a little bit tired and stressed out with all the stuff that's going on, because all I want is for all of you guys to do and get something amazing from this. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and get a bit of rest and attack this hard on tomorrow again, and hopefully by that time we'll be able to get to that at least 1,000 mark on the spare page, and if not by then, get my other one back. You should change your busy bot on your Telegram to a lower amount, like 100. It makes it look bad when you guys aren't coming in. It's discouraging. What do you mean busy bot? Fatcat hoping Xen can surprise folks. Maybe not. Thanks. Catch you later. Of course. Take care of you. Your help and advice, of course, Andy. What do you mean by the busy bot? It looks like bad when you guys aren't coming in. It's discouraging. Karen, can you explain that? I don't quite understand. Buy bot. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. No, the reason why when we bring it to a lower amount, then people can't talk. That's the problem. So I'll that's the thing. When I bring it to a lower amount, it's just like bam, 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 bam all the time. But I guess so. Yeah, let's lower it down. Then we can talk somewhere else. It means major buy bot. Yeah. I know. I understand what you mean. All right, I'll tell them to lower it down to the half a soul level, so it looks like there's like it looks in that manner. Then the conversation's there. It's gonna be harder, but who cares? Whatever. All right, I'll do that. All right, guys. But I love you and leave you. I hope this was enjoyable, and let's see where tomorrow brings. Hopefully tomorrow things will be clearer and we can finally get to that next level. I appreciate everyone here. Follow, like, subscribe to the YouTube as well, and then we can go from there. Hopefully this one was better than yesterday. and the one tomorrow hopefully will be better that way. I'm gonna be doing dual streaming as well, and when we get to the giveaways, 100's a good level. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. When we get to the giveaways, then I will be saying, okay, I'm switching over to YouTube and stop the TikTok. I also think that could be a problem as well when you do giveaways on TikTok. Who knows? TikTok has its own different brain, although every other creator does giveaways. But I think that it's all my impersonators that they saw an opportunity to get my account down and get at other people. All right, guys, love, care, affection. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Awesome. Yeah. And then we can go from there. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Max 7, I'll talk to you after the stream. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.